the Horror Junkies of Utah today, and it's just me and Eddie. We got Tracy on a big hiatus. Her ass had to go watch Tool down in Arizona without us, but that's okay. We're going to just roll with our tradition when she's gone. Since she's not a big video game fan, we're going to talk about The Last of Us. And we actually got suggested to talk about this from her good friend, Spencer, correct? So let's go ahead and talk about The Last of Us. It's a Naughty Dog game.
Yeah, Naughty Dog does an awesome job on their games.
They do. You may know them better from the Uncharted.
Uncharted series is way good. Get a Sheer Yeti.
There you go. And this game actually plays very similar to the Uncharted games, except we're not out in
the Himalayas.
Yeah, the
it's exotic areas.
Yeah.
So it has the same physics, same controls as the Uncharted game.
Because I had played Uncharted 2, I believe, or 1 before
I played
this.
the whole series. It's a
and
great series.
It felt really similar. But you know, it is a really fun game, and when you start playing it, and I mean, you probably get what I mean.
Oh yeah, I mean, it puts you right in the mix with.
It's almost like it's not even a game.
Yeah,
I felt like I was watching a movie the whole time.
Me too. It was crazy.
I was like, am I in control or am I just watching? And I don't know, because you lose track because the story.
You're so hooked in. You're so connected with the game.
So developed so well, and so basically we got Joel. He is this gentleman here, and we start off playing his daughter, and you wake up in this kind of country home.
Yeah, in their house, and it's his birthday and everything, and she's on the couch just watching TV and stuff, and he comes in.
Well, and the cinematics just there.
Yeah.
And the cinematics between the gameplay and just the cutscenes are...
It's so fluid,
it's
flows.
just great, and... So, as her, you're playing her, and you're kind of walking through the home, and you're picking stuff up, checking stuff out. You see this news report, and all of a sudden, explosion in the background, way far away. But it happens like in live time, like you're watching this news report, and then it blows up on the TV, and then in the background from the window, if I'm not mistaken, it blows up back there, and it's really just like right then and there, you know, I'm in for it with this game. And it progresses from there. You go with, Joel comes home, like, get in the truck, and with his brother, and you guys take off through this countryside.
I forget one part though. Remember when the fat guy busts through the sliding glass door? Because and you're like, oh shit, what's going on here?
You don't even have any control at that time. You're still playing his daughter, and it's like one of their neighbors, and he's pounding on the door, and it's like, boom! And that's when chaos ensues, and they jump in the truck.
Yeah.
And you're still doing her perspective, but it's so awesome, and I had to replay this chapter a couple times.
Yeah, me too.
Because you have the free will to look wherever you want to while the truck's driving.
You didn't want to miss anything. You were like,
it's chaos. You drive past like this burning barn, this hospital.
It reminded me so much of that movie, The Crazies.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely it does. And so, with those events that unfold, we end up to a very tear-jerking spot.
We aren't going to tell you what happens.
I'm going to. The daughter dies. Come on! It's in the first 2 minutes of the game!
Yeah, so if it's a good son experience, you shouldn't have given it away, but whatever.
Sorry. There's so many other things I won't give away. But she dies, and it made me cry. And that's why I'm saying it, because... Okay, yeah, it's a spoiler, sorry. We'll put spoiler alert at the beginning of the video. So if you haven't played this, don't listen any further. But, straight up, that's something we gotta talk about. I mean, what game have you ever played that forced such emotional impact on you that fast? I mean, at first, before I had played the game, I thought this was his daughter. So I thought we were playing like a younger version, but it's not. This is totally separate character. That's Ellie. But she gets shot and killed, and then I was like, stunned. I was literally, I've never had a video game do this to me. I'm just like, what? Really? I mean, it impacted me that much.
It was a good take.
And then after that, you kind of you progress into the future.
Yeah, after that, it progresses to the future to the point where he has a beard now.
Yeah, and I don't know how many years exact. I would say it's quite a few because the military and government have now set up like these.
Well, there's vegetation over the city, so it had to be at least over 10 years.
Yeah, and then throughout the game, you are kind of the way I take it, and there's not much backstory in the beginning, but you're with this other lady. Can't remember her name. Do you remember it? The female character?
No.
But you're kind of just like scavengers and stuff, I think, kind of just trying to survive.
Yeah, you're scavengers, you're looking around for supplies and those kind of things.
Until you meet up with this group, the Fireflies. And they're like what's your take on them? Like a rebel group?
I kind of consider them a rebel. Kind of like they're kind of like a good and bad, you know? They have their own incentives, their own thing they're doing to take advantage of the situation.
Oh, definitely. The thing I get from the game, though, is the game, when you first start off, and before you even interact with the group, they make you want to think like they're ISIS or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, these are terrorists. But then you get in with this group, and you discover that they're trying to transport this character who has been bitten.
Yeah.
And her name is Ellie. And that's where the game really, the story all comes together.
Yeah, it does.
All the glue and all the pieces fit, and you actually figure out what your purpose is in this game. And then you pretty much travel post-apocalyptic
Yeah,
America.
you travel across the country.
You do. And it's so much fun. And the game, I thought it would be short based upon the graphics and the cinematics I've seen. I was like, this is going to be a short game. It's going to be a good game, but a short game. But it's like a good, decent, I would say, month of playability.
Yeah.
Unless you binge play it.
Yeah, I binge played it. I was so addicted to it, like I'd spend my weekends just...
See, I didn't binge play it, but I took...
I was so hooked. I wanted to know what kept happening because it just kept... The more you progress, the more you want to know what's happening.
And you slowly come into contact with other characters during the video game.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to call it a video game, during the movie almost. But you do, and you get interesting takes on their life and what's going on around them. And then there's a point in the game where you switch between Joel and you get to play Ellie now.
Yeah.
And out of that, which character did you enjoy playing more?
I like playing Ellie a lot.
Really?
I enjoyed that aspect of playing Ellie.
Ellie's chapters were really fun, and
they
were interesting, because now no longer are you this superior crafting guy that you get up all the skills.
You're this
you go back to
this
scared girl, and it's like all your weapons that you once had are gone, all your skills that you developed are gone, because it has that RPG aspect, I guess.
Yeah, a little bit.
Say, where you're learning how to craft things, learning certain skills, and you're making your player better and better. But I would say I enjoyed Joel playing him.
Yeah,
Joel's I thought Ellie's story and the aspect that came from her little chapter that she has, a couple of them, was really fun.
Oh yeah.
And the cool thing about it, though, is you have The Last of Us on PS4.
Mm-hmm.
And don't they add in more of Ellie's kind of...
They do. They add more DLC. They've remastered it. The DLC's awesome. You actually get to play in a time period where Joel gets injured and he's just out in the garage, passed out, and you actually go explore off with Ellie. It's actually really cool. Also, too, what I love about this game is when they go to Salt Lake City, you know, being from Utah and
that's
being around Salt Lake City.
It was so awesome.
Cool.
That was epic because you go to different cities throughout the game.
Yeah.
But when I seen you're like on the highway or freeway and you're coming into this area and then it kind of opens up the story and oh, we're on I-15, Salt Lake City, North Salt Lake, this exit. And I'm just like, wow, this is so cool. And what a lot of games don't do is they don't recreate cities accurately.
Yeah, this one had actually a temple and everything.
It did it, not like 100%, honestly, you know.
They changed a few aspects, but for the general, it was, you can notice it was definitely Salt Lake City.
But the Salt Lake City police cars?
Yeah.
They were the Salt Lake City police cars. I was like, wow! Like, they got their logo and everything correct. So it was cool that they came here, and you actually spend a bit of time in Salt Lake.
And it definitely plays a big part in the story.
It does. So, I mean, it's a great, fun game, and not only are you fighting these infected people throughout the game.
Those guys scare you shitless in that game.
And they're not zombies either. They're like just a parasite.
Yeah.
And I was reading on Wikipedia earlier, I never knew this, but the creators of the video game actually mimicked the virus off a parasite that was featured in 2006 during the Discovery Planet series on like the Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
That like takes over primitive, like ants and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's kind of scary. That's like realistic.
Yeah.
And you see how I love the progression of the disease.
Yeah,
you
how you see it progress, different stages of it.
I mean, you got your original infected, which are pretty easy to take down. They're not so smart.
Yeah.
Then you got what they're called clickers or something.
You got clickers.
They got like sonar and shit.
Yeah.
And then you got those bloaters that are... There's that level where you're in this dark, scary place, and there's like 6 of them, and you just...
Oh, you're talking about down in the subway tunnels.
Yeah, and I'm just
and
like,
there's
buses,
and you have to strategically plan your moves to make it through all the... If you just go guns a-blazing, do that Call of Duty stuff, you are not going to make it.
That's another thing I like. It kind of takes it back to the old school survival horror genre, you know, like
it
the original Resident Evils. You can't just... I'm going to shoot everybody. You don't have that many bullets, first off, and you're going to have a lot of crazy parasite people
that's
coming
what I love
at you.
about the game. Like, it actually makes you think about your situations, what moves you're going to make. Because there's so many times now where it's just a shoot 'em up, kill 'em up game.
Yeah, and they're easy.
Yeah.
I've had to repeat levels on this game on the simple mode over and over again.
Yeah.
Not like Call of Duty where it's like, oh, I'm shooting everybody, I'm done.
And the
Next level.
Yeah,
and the story is...
incredible.
It is. What did you think of the aspect, though, that they threw in here that you don't see a lot in survival horror and this genre is not only are we fighting infected
You're fighting humans.
Humans as well.
And
that's multiple versions
cool
of
aspect
humans.
of the game, too, because, you know, you have to have that human contact.
You do. And you remember that part where you're fighting that truck thing?
Yeah.
Following you all around? I mean...
That almost, big spikes.
In itself, like, almost reminded me of the Woodbury vehicle or whatever, Walking Dead. But, you know, you guys, it's a really fun game. I don't want to give any more spoilers out, but...
You definitely need to check it out.
It ends on such a cliffhanger.
Yeah, but
So
it's a great way.
No, they're going to be making a second one, and it's rumored that they're making a movie as well.
Yeah.
I honestly would like a movie, but I don't know why, because this is a movie
right there.
in itself. It really is. And even for you people that aren't big into video games, like you're like, trust me, if you play this, it doesn't feel like a video game to me. I felt like, obviously, I'm in control of the character, but the whole time I'm feeling like, man, this is a movie. It's all crazy and awesome, and the graphic quality. There isn't a part in this game that they lacked.
Yeah.
It is a Sony exclusive.
It is.
So if you are an Xbox player,
buy yourself a PS4, PS3. You can buy PS3s dirt cheap these days.
Check this game out.
Definitely.
And why we have the gas mask up here? Because there are a lot of scenes in the game that you actually have to go with your gas mask and avoid these spore areas and stuff. So it's a great, fun, infected game.
Yeah.
If I was to rate it, I would probably give this a 10 out of 10. And that's not being easy. I mean,
my rating on it is 12 out of 10. I mean, the game is just so incredible.
It was. So, hey, shout out to Spencer for telling us to talk about this game. And you guys have a great night. We're the Horror Junkies of Utah. Go check this game out. Go give it a play. I'm Marcus.
I'm Eddie.
Have a good one. We'll see you guys a little later.